Having survived a fright at the hands of Cabo Verde in the round of 32, Argentina's quest for back-to-back World Cups is still on track. Egypt aiming for a first-ever quarter-final place. Francois Letexier, who took charge of the Euro 24 final between Spain and England, as well as this year's Europa League final in Istanbul between Aston Villa and Freiburg. And the team in the VAR room, led by the Frenchman Jérôme Brissard. Lionel Scaloni makes 3 changes to Argentina's starting 11. Nicolas Tagliafico is in at left back for Facundo Medina, who went off with cramp the other day. Leandro Paredes starts in midfield. Julian Alvarez up front in place of Thiago Almada and Lautaro Martinez. Lionel Messi has scored in every match so far. That's 7 goals in 4 games, and he equals Miroslav Klose's record for appearances in the knockout stages today with his 14th. Egypt make a couple of changes from the Australia game in the round of 32. Midfielder Mohamed Lashin returns from a 1-match suspension for yellow cards. There's a first competitive international start for Haitham Hassan. Omar Marmoush and Hamdi Fathi drop to the bench. Mohamed Salah starts the day 1 goal shy of equaling Egypt's all-time scoring record of 69, held by the current coach Hossam Hassan. He scored once and created 16 chances so far at this summer's tournament. Well, we're almost ready to go here, Mark. It's a fantastic setting, a wonderful atmosphere, and it's going to be very interesting to see whether Argentina get back in the groove that maybe they were knocked out of a little bit by Cabo Verde the other day. Yeah, will be. I think the conditions will play a big part. We saw that in Miami. It's so hot, the conditions so humid, and I think that really did affect Argentina and their momentum, their intensity in the match. This game, I think, will be played at a higher tempo. The conditions inside, obviously, this wonderful stadium are very controlled, and it's perfect to play football. So I think we'll see a far better and more intense performance from Argentina, and it's whether or not Egypt can go with them, whether they can keep up with the pace and the ability of this Argentina side. Well, the match countdown is on. Lunchtime in Atlanta, a place in the last 8 of the FIFA World Cup at stake, and it's the defending champions Argentina kicking from left to right in the first half here against Egypt. Only one previous senior meeting between these two nations before. Argentina 2-0 winners in Cairo a few years ago now, back in March of 2008. Maybe an early opportunity for Argentina to advance. A player down over on the far side of the field, which will bring play to an early halt here. Enzo Fernandez, I don't know if it's a coming together of knees as he goes with the challenge. Yeah, you can see that. That's definitely going to hurt. You can see why he's gone down. It's a pretty robust challenge. Yeah, painful one there for Enzo Fernandez. Sergio Aguero on the left-hand side of your picture. I mentioned that Argentina had won the only previous match against Egypt in 2008, and Aguero scored one of the goals that day. He's among many famous footballing sons of Argentina inside the building today for this one, as you would expect. Touch for Emiliano Martinez and Christian Romero. Romero, who thought he'd scored what was the winning goal against Cabo Verde, it turned out to be an own goal, deflecting in off defender Diné Borges. The chase is on for Alvarez. Scored 4 goals at the last World Cup, yet to get off the mark in this one. McAllister surging forward. Plenty of red shirts, quick to get back behind the ball. Rodrigo de Paul. who's been based in the United States since the winter transfer window, having moved to Miami to play with Lionel Messi at club level. Paredes in the heart of the midfield. The four main midfield players for Argentina haven't played together very often in the past. I think it's only the third or fourth time that they've lined up together, though one of those occasions was the semi-final 4 years ago. McAllister into Messi.
Yeah, Paredes is looking like he's going to be that deep holding midfield player just in front of the back four, and then you'll have the three in front of him there, and De Paul, McAllister and Fernandez. So they're setting up with obviously a lot of attacking options, but just that extra little bit of cover in front of that front four, and I think mostly to try and deal with any balls into Mo Salah's feet.
Yeah, second start of this World Cup for Leandro Paredes of Boca Juniors these days. Just over 150 appearances in Serie A in Italy, mostly with Roma, former PSG player as well. Way off the boot of Mustafa Shubir, collected by Hafez. Egypt just looking for an opportunity to get the foot on the ball a little bit here and settle down.
Which is going to be tough, because you can see there with Argentina already looking to be on that front foot, close down the space, not allowing Egypt too much time at the back to play out.
Here's Lachine, back in the team today, served his ban in the last match against Australia, having picked up 2 yellow cards in the group stage. First touch for Imam Ashur, who is in momentary discomfort.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
He could be a key player for Egypt today. Ashur, their number 8, gave them the lead against Belgium in the opening match, and also last time out against Australia. So 2 goals for him.
Yeah, I thought he was one of the better players in the last game against Australia. Scored a very good header at the far post, got a lot of pace and not afraid to take players on, and that's what I think Egypt have got to be as a whole. They've got to be a team that has no fear. Yes, respect Argentina, but have the ability to take them on, have the bravery to do so.
They were on to Mo Salah like a flash there, weren't they?
Understandably, yeah. You want to be. You don't want to give him too much space. You don't want to allow him
Let's go, guys.
And run at you. The pace that he possesses. He's a real
We're gonna win this match also.
Yeah, isn't he just? That's Atea, and off the boot of Rami Rabia, collected by Yasser Ibrahim, who sends it away to the far side. Marwan Atea. Hafez making the run, and Rodrigo De Paul, excellent defensive work from him, but Egypt just settling a little bit now, seeing a bit more of the ball. There's Ashur, of whom we were just talking, proving to be quite the handful, and Molina with the sturdy challenge, reclaiming it for Argentina, and Paredes, who's just patrolling that area in front of the back four, helping to tidy up.
Yeah, he's trying to fill that pocket, isn't he? He's like any balls into the front, whether it's a Zico, whether it's a Salah, wants to make sure he cuts that direct line off to them, and if they're going to get it, it's going to be under a lot of pressure straight away.
Karim Hafez into Mohamed Hani, one of the Al Ahly contingent here at this World Cup. He hasn't missed a minute, Hani, at this campaign so far. De Paul. Hafez into Ashur. Two draws and a win for Egypt in the group stage. First time they've gone through the group stage unbeaten at a World Cup. Looking to make the biggest step of all today, and what a big step it would be if they could find a way to get past Argentina.
Yeah, Haitham Hassan does really well, knocks the ball around. Tagliafico then just is very clever, just turns his run, directs it right in the path of Hassan, doesn't allow him to get past him, otherwise he was around him and in behind that Argentinian defence.
Yes. What a big game for Haitham Hassan to come in first competitive start. His 6th cap, made his debut in March. Now what can Egypt come up with here? Marwan Atea away to the far side. Decent ball in, trying to sneak in at the far post was Yasser Ibrahim. Paredes, who came off the bench against Cabo Verde the other day, played about 35 minutes. Scaloni putting him in from the start today. Romero forward, scoops past Messi. Pass from Rodrigo de Paul towards Enzo Fernandez.
He does really well initially to get that ball. Looked like it was maybe going to go out. Fernandez showed some real pace to keep it in. Unfortunately, his touch just lets him down.
There's Paredes again, just in that little pocket you were talking about, Mark. And Fernandez once more. Paredes goes for a little bit of a wander. This is Romero. Alvarez dropping a little bit deeper. Another good goal-scoring season for Atletico Madrid, for Julian Alvarez. 20 goals at club level, 10 in the Champions League. Looking for his first at this summer's World Cup. Now, well, Molina's gone forward here. Messi's collecting. It's going to be Argentina's ball. First sighting of Lionel Messi in Egypt's penalty area.
Yeah, Remy Rovia does really well. Doesn't dive in, but keeps that real tight pressure on Messi. Any slight sort of overtouch or not able to control the ball.
Come on!
This is Rodrigo de Paul now.
Come on!
And the flag goes up
Yeah.
on the near side. It's wide the post anyway, but the flag went up quite quickly there as Enzo Fernandez raced in.
Well, I'm not really sure if Enzo Fernandez sees the flag go up or not. Yeah, you can see there he's a long way offside. You'd still expect Fernandez just to finish it off, put it in the back of the net. Instead, he just completely mistimes it.
Well, shot across the bows there, an early warning for Egypt.
Inel.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, look, they kept a high line.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to my stream.
In terms of keeping that higher line,
Don't forget to like and share the stream, and also follow me. Thank you.
Have to get their runs perfect in behind to beat that offside trap.
Today we're gonna win. Let's go.
Karim Hafez.
We must win this match.
Touch from Alexis McAllister. There's a long chase over on the far side for Tagliafico.
Yeah, they're always looking to get their two fullbacks forward, aren't they? They're very proactive in making those runs down the left-hand side. I think also Paredes being back gives them that extra.
What do you think, guys? Who's gonna win this match? What?
Referee perfectly placed to see that.
Nothing.
You see this for Argentina when
What
they
do
play
you
Cabo
think?
Verde. They are susceptible to be hit on that counter-attack. If you beat that
You
first
can
press,
choose between Argentina and
you can
Egypt.
actually hurt
You
Argentina.
can vote here.
And Egypt would have
Under.
been well aware of that. You can see there that quick transition. They're looking to try and beat that first break and be really quick and direct of trying to go at Argentina.
Welcome, welcome everyone.
Rami Rabia.
Argentina. Yes, yes.
Player based in
DC.
UAE Pro League. And via Ibrahim, lifted by
But
Hassan.
we have
Making
Messi.
tracks on the near side,
But it's good that Egypt, they don't play defensive, you know.
who Tottenham fans didn't see a great deal of from February onwards. A knee injury.
They come forward and they want to press Argentina.
From February to
This
the
is
end
a
of the
good.
season.
We're gonna see the
Timely return to
good
physical
match.
fitness ahead of the World Cup.
But other teams, they want to park the bus in front the goal.
Paredes.
Let's go. We have the ball right now. We have the position, like
Tagliafico again, well
maybe
forward far side. Same goes for,
60%.
Molina. on the Argentina right.
Portugal yesterday, they lose to the Spain. What an amazing feeling. Guys, please
Paredes.
put which team do you support? Put on the comment.
It's Lisandro Martinez forward. Alvarez losing it. Quick feet there from Egypt's players.
Come on!
Down, challenged by Rodrigo.
He didn't touch the ball.
Referee right on the spot. Francois Letexier.
Yeah, when you play such a close sort of game, looking to try and close down, put pressure on the ball every time. The ball there just slightly out. There is a touch there. You can see that clearly. Shaw goes down the ground. That's going to happen. You don't get your timing perfectly right.
Mo Salah. Support from Hassan. He's done well, but it's a straightforward header clear. Lachine trying to prise it open. Honey. Egypt have got their first corner of the match.
I think we can win this match.
Their hands full down that left-hand side of them.
There's the FIFA General Secretary,
If
Matthias
it's not
Grafström.
something weird happen, we can win.
Elsewhere today, of course, we've got another fixture coming up a little bit later this afternoon. Egypt on the front foot, though, trying to break the deadlock here against the defending champions from Argentina. It's a decent ball in, and they have broken the deadlock. Wow, what a start to the match. What a header. Yasser Ibrahim. The world champions are behind, and Egypt make the breakthrough in Atlanta.
What the fuck?
The Pharaohs are flying early here. With an Ibrahim header.
Oh, it's a fantastic ball into the box. Argentina just caught napping at the far post. Ibrahim, he's the one that attacks the ball. The fantastic ball across the face. Far post, cuts it back. They all look onside. Ibrahim's the one that reacts first and decisively.
Lisandro
even really put a challenge in half-heartedly, and it's a brilliant header back across the face.
You are short, but you stayed behind.
Absolutely no chance to react.
Behind him.
What a start for Egypt.
Yasser Ibrahim scoring only his second ever international goal. What a time and what a place to get it. And what a cracker of a header it was too.
Yeah, I mean, the ball from Ahmed Hani was excellent. I think it was from the far post. Great delivery.
No problem, no problem.
The pace of the ball was exceptional. Gave Yasser Ibrahim every opportunity to get on the end of it, and with force.
Come on.
Mashur sending it into the box. The little flick was aimed at Mo Salah. Egypt
Calm down.
We talked about it, didn't we, before the game? The fact is that Egypt, if they are brave enough, if they take the ball, take the game to Argentina, respect them, yes, be organised, know they're up against a very, very good side. Obviously one of the best players on the planet in Lionel Messi. But don't be fearful, and they haven't shown that at all. They've taken the game to Argentina and deservedly had a chance, a big chance, and they've taken it.
Well, Argentina have scored at least 2 goals in each of the last 10 World Cup matches they've played. Target against Argentina in the whole of the World Cup this summer, in the first half.
Yeah, it's a scary stat, isn't it? It really is. I mean, I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think that was the case. However, Egypt, they've obviously done their homework. They've come here. They're playing without fear. They know that the pressure's all on Argentina. Of course, Egypt have pressure. They have pressure within. They have pressure back home. but it's about going there and playing with freedom, and what a start. They couldn't have hoped for a better start than this one.
Well, there's some pressure on these world champions in blue and white as well now, as if there wasn't already. Long way to go.
Something that Argentina are used to, aren't they? I mean, they know what pressure is. Been there, done that before. Geez, they've made it a bit difficult for themselves in this game.
Yeah, unbeaten in the last 10 matches they played at the finals. Argentina, they got a free kick and taking it a bit too quickly for the liking of the referee, Francois Letexier.
That was a yellow
The
card.
last time Argentina lost at the World Cup, it was that opening game 4 years ago to Saudi Arabia when they were beaten 2-1. This is the first time they've been behind since then in a World Cup finals game.
At least that Saudi Arabia game, they could afford to lose that first game of the World Cup. They can't afford to lose this one.
They won't be panicking. Long way to go. We're not even 20 minutes into this one, but it's a great start for Egypt. Here's Lionel Messi, who can change the game in an instant, as we all know.
Come on.
Here comes Tagliafico.
Penalty! Yes! Yes!
Into the game immediately.
Yes.
Oh, what a ball. What a ball in behind. Tagliafico, as we said about the danger of the two fullbacks pushing forward. Tagliafico was
Let's go!
in the best position to win that. You can see there, Haitham Hassan just don't think he's looking. He certainly takes his eye off the runner of Tagliafico. He doesn't know he's cutting in, not aware of it.
Yes.
Just makes the challenge. So often we see it, players in behind, out of the sight of the player trying to defend. He just gets caught
Let's
out.
go! Early comeback. Good.
The 19th penalty of this World Cup finals coming up. 14 of the previous 18 have ended up in the back of the net. Lionel Messi has missed a penalty at this World Cup. That was against Austria. He's actually missed 3 penalties in the World Cup finals, but he scored 4.
Come on, Messi.
Can he
Come on, go.
score an 8th goal here at this World Cup?
Yeah, I believe he missed against Austria in the penalty, but then scored anyway in the game. So don't think it's one that's going to worry him too much. Obviously,
Shot on the
he's in an
top.
ideal position, and you'd expect Messi to put this away.
Top corner.
Can Lionel Messi score for the 9th consecutive match at the World Cup finals? No, he can't. Not yet, anyway.
Top
He's
corner.
denied by Mustafa Shubir.
Massive moment for Egypt. Mustafa Shubir, it's a brilliant save, it really is. Purely because he doesn't go early, he waits his time.
Top
And
corner.
gets everything behind it.
One of the coaching staff for Egypt has just been shown a yellow card there for the referee. The flare up on the near side. Imam Ashur is the player on the ground. Wow. What a moment again, and Lionel Messi. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, Messi's just picked the spot, hasn't he? He's not even looking at the goalkeeper. He's decided he's just going to pick a spot. And Mustafa Shubir just bides his time. Reads it perfectly. And it's a good save, a very good save from the goalkeeper. I think any penalty save's a very good one.
Well, Shubir had been the understudy to Mohamed El Shinawi, but just recently he's taken over as the number 1, and goalkeeping very much in his blood. He's the son of Ahmed Shubir, who kept goal at Italia 90. What a moment for him there. One to never forget.
Saving it for the big occasion. Can't get much bigger than this for Egypt at this moment in time. That is huge for Egypt.
Argentinian supporters who greatly outnumber Egyptian fans inside the stadium, doing everything they can at this moment in time to lift their team. We're heading to the midway point of the first half. It's had one or two moments so far.
Yes, it has. I mean, I have to say, from a perspective of a Messi penalty, it was underwhelming. However,
Oh, what
on the
happened?
occasion, he's shown he's human once again. I mean, we've seen it on the odd occasion with Lionel Messi, and we've seen it again in this moment. But, like I said, he missed one against Austria and then still scored in the game. They won the game. So, will he have a big impact in this game?
Just played in behind Mustafa Zico there. Conceding possession to Argentina. Run made by Alexis McAllister through the middle. Salah tracked by Lisandro Martinez.
He got the ball. Bro. He missed that chance.
Well, they'll be happy to use up a bit more time with a challenge like that from Martinez.
What the hell?
Near the halfway line, we reached the hydration break in the first half here, and what a first half it's been so far. Yasser Ibrahim heading Egypt into the lead in the 15th minute of the game, and then Lionel Messi having a penalty saved by Mustafa Shubir.
What a chance. Take a shot in the top corner. Why?
Play for the Ultras?
Wow. No problem, no problem. Messi don't want to take a penalty. He don't want to score like that.
Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
Lovely skill to get out of a tight situation, and now a powerful run forward. Just look at the way he turns the defender and gets away. He just couldn't quite get hold of that one.
What do you think about match, guys?
What an occasion. What drama here for these fans to witness.
Ronaldo. Yeah, bro. Ronaldo cried yesterday.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
Tell me you saw that.
No, I was on my phone.
Of all the times to be on your phone.
Can you blame me?
Not much I can say there.
A safer Ontario means playgrounds with no drug injection
Bro,
sites
it's
nearby.
no problem if
It means
Messi
fewer
lose
cars being
anyway.
stolen thanks to more police
Because
officers
he
and
have
prosecutors. New
his
jails so
World Cup.
criminals stay behind bars. Public spaces without encampments. And bail reform that protects our neighborhoods. We're making every corner of Ontario safer to make all of Ontario safer. That's how we protect Ontario.
Rather incredibly, when you think how brilliant
go,
he is
let's
as a
go.
player and how successful he is in front of goal. Lionel Messi has failed to score with 4 of the 8 the 8 penalties he's taken over the years at the finals.
Okay, I'll redo my stat. It's 5 out of 10 times at World Cups that he'll score penalties.
So we're underway once again. Egypt with that narrow 1-goal lead, and Karim Hafez picking out Ashur. There's a confidence about the way they're playing and approaching this. You said, Mark, before the game, they need to be brave, obviously, as well as sensible in the way they approach it, and that's what we've seen so far.
A much improved performance from Egypt. They have lifted to another couple of levels in this performance so far, and that's what they've had to do, because they've known they've come up against a top class side in Argentina, and at the moment Egypt are doing very, very well.
Paredes is picking up quite a few loose pieces just in front of the defence in the opening quarter of the match.
Good job, De Paul.
Nahuel Molina, Paredes,
Or Wario.
Romero. As Julian Alvarez. And still. Shubi has actually saved 2 penalties now this World Cup, saved from Mehdi Taremi in the match against Iran in the group stage. So developing something of a reputation in such situations. Now, well, Molina. That's a
Come on!
ball.
What the fuck?
What a stop that was to deny Alexis McAllister.
Take a shot, take a shot.
Argentina again towards the ball. Imam Ashur, and it's thumped away by Karim Hafez, chased by Mo Salah.
Every fucking goalkeeper play against Argentina, they turn to prime Buffon.
It's too close to the goalkeeper Shabir, and Shabir does a really good reaction save and gets rid of it in the out of the danger zone. And once again, plays a pivotal part in keeping it at 1-0 to Egypt.
Well, Vozinha of Cabo Verde had some good moments the other day, and so far Shabir in goal for Egypt as well. Fernandez finding Messi. Alarm bells, of course, ringing a little bit.
Come on, take a shot.
The shot from Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, it's good defending from Egypt. Again, not diving in, keeping their calm, discipline. They're making Argentina work for it, trying to beat them. And they're there for the blocks as well. And if Egypt are going to progress, if they are going to go far, going to get past this Argentina side, Mustafa Shabir, I think, will be a very busy man between now and the end of the game.
The pressure there on Alessandro Martinez. Chased by Salah and racing in, trying to get on the end of it was Mustafa Zico. Martinez, who sends it on its way. There's an urgency about Argentina here, as you'd expect. Lovely pass from Messi. Now the chance to advance with Enzo Fernandez picking out De Paul. First time ball, trying to find McAllister. Martinez, McAllister. Well, he turned into the defender to Marwan Atia there.
Good job, ref.
Will be a free kick for Argentina.
Atia just gets too close to McAllister there. Needs to just give himself a little bit of room, because you don't want to be given free kicks away in these central areas for Argentina. That's that discipline element to it. I know there's going to be moments in the game. This is that ball from De Paul. Great ball in. McAllister. You would feel that he has to get it more directed in the corner. Anywhere near the goalkeeper, you give him a chance. And Mustafa Shabir, obviously very high in confidence, makes a very good reactive save.
Yeah, McAllister has been in a number of very, very advanced positions through the middle already in this game. It's the closest Argentina have come to scoring from open play. The ball is at Messi's feet, and it was very nearly in Egypt's net.
I wonder if that just come off the post. That is very, very close. I don't know if Mustafa Shabir just felt that it was going wide. I mean, in the end, obviously, it goes wide enough. Messi's free kick, he curls it around the wall.
It was absolutely superb. That's how close it was.
He has it covered, Mustafa Shabir, but I think it's just a little bit too close for comfort.
Hafez. Zico challenging, losing out to Romero. Ball's out of play.
With that sort of free kicks, if you're allowing or believing the ball's going wide and hits the post, anything can happen. Depending on where it hits the post, could have easily come back out, could have even hit the goalkeeper and gone in. It's a bit risky.
I think Egypt will have taken a lot of encouragement from what they saw in the Cabo Verde match.
Absolutely. They would have reviewed that game, known that Cabo Verde played without fear, were able to absorb pressure. They knew that. They knew there'd be times where they're going to have to dig deep. But also, when they do get the ball, the best way to relieve that pressure is retain it. Find your outs. Egypt are set up well for it as well, with Salah up front, with Zico up front. They've got the ability to break quickly.
Mustafa Zico chasing Lisandro Martinez there first. Martinez had a terrific game, didn't he, the other night, with that pass for Messi for their first goal, and then tucking away the second himself.
I mean, going forward, he was instrumental. He played a big part. As an essential centre-half, he was so vital in Argentina's progression into this stage of the competition because of his contribution to all the goals. So that was huge. Defensively today, they're the questions that have been asked of not only Lisandro Martinez, but also Romero, who at the moment haven't been great.
Free kick conceded, the challenge by Mohamed Lashin.
No yellow card for this?
Well, it's 20 years now since Argentina conceded first at the World Cup and came back to win the match, round of 16 against Mexico. Came back to win by 2-1 in that one. Esteban Cambiasso among those watching on. Javier Zanetti on the left of your picture as well. A great for Inter as well as Argentina. De Paul can't get the better of Karim Hafez. Very positive and purposeful from Egypt here in this first half. Against one of the big favourites for the World Cup. Hani. Haysam Hassa, the player who conceded the penalty kick. Little bit of space here for Salah. Hafez, he's got Imam Ashur alongside and now in possession. Ashur trying to find a little bit of space, but smothered. That was Romero. Messi out hustled and then
What happened with this?
Between the two lines, but Egypt have got a lot of players in there and they're trying to smother that.
Alexis McAllister picking out Messi, Rodrigo de Paul, Leandro Paredes. Argentina patient in trying to figure out how to pick the lock here of this stubborn Egyptian resolve. Room for Paredes. Space for Enzo Fernandez. The run made by Messi, clearance by Ashur. This one Salah underneath it. He's rather on his own. Salah, of course, will be very familiar with the players he's up against today at the heart of the Argentina defence, with Lisandro Martinez, Manchester United player, and Christian Romero at Tottenham Hotspur in recent years. Ashur. Romero's interception. Martinez.
Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh.
He does well, really well initially, Messi, to read the play, win the
What
ball
happened?
back. And his shot is just very wayward.
Diego Simeone has put his jersey back on and come to the stadium today. We saw him in Miami the other day, former international. Of course, he's had so much success at the in the manager's chair, the head coach's chair at Atletico Madrid. Key moments of the game so far.
We did see him go through all the emotions as well in Miami. Typical of Diego Simeone on the touchline. We've seen for Atletico Madrid. We saw him in the stands in the box.
What happened with this?
And not picking him out, but here comes Tagliafico.
Come on! What the fuck? What the fuck happened?
Was exceptional. Tagliafico's run down the left-hand side was perfectly timed. His one-touch cross into Julian Alvarez.
What happened? I missed that.
Good strike on goal. And the goalkeeper, Xavier, shone again.
Should be back on his feet, ready to continue. Ashur and Alexis McAllister not getting along terribly well at the moment, which has been noted by our French referee. Messi to try and conjure up something here. Decent delivery.
Oh.
And it just sails away. Tagliafico getting involved again.
Yeah, Alvarez is the one that flicks it onto that near post area. Almost works. Probably got a little bit too much on it.
As indeed there was of Shubir there with that ball down the near side. This is Christian Romero. 55th cap for him today. Paredes, who's looked assured there in his central defensive midfield role in this opening 45 minutes. Nahuel Molina.
Here.
Plays for Diego Simeone at Atleti in Spain. Quite a few Atleti connections here for Simeone to keep an eye on. Got about half of his squad here with Argentina. De Paul into Paredes. Just dropping into a little bit of space here. Enzo Fernandez. Tagliafico trying to slide it in. So 7 attempts so far from Argentina, 3 on target, 1 on target for Egypt. But all importantly, it was the one that ended up nestling in the back of the net.
No.
Argentina looking for a strong finish to this first half.
Come on!
Alvarez
Oh.
provided, only half cleared. Still they try and probe and pick their way through the massed ranks. Egypt's defence, and on this occasion, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, well hustled once again by Egypt.
Julian, you have zero
Any
boost.
sort of freedom.
Okay.
It's tough against an Argentina side that move the ball so quickly. One-touch football. The movement off the ball. Difficult to contain, but Egypt at the moment have done well. As a team, defended very well. When they've been able to get a chance, Argentina, it's the goalkeeper, Shabir, who's been brilliant.
Time to score something.
Hassan there, the head coach of Egypt. He's their national record goal scorer. Oh, what about that from Mo Salah? Lovely bit of skills, brought to an end by Liverpool colleague of the last few years, Alexis McAllister. It's a reminder of his class there, Mo Salah. Rashur into Salah. Paredes retrieving it for Argentina.
Come on, come on. Stop.
Free kick.
Come on.
Into the last minute of the opening 45 as Messi sends it in, and it's a comfortable catch for Egypt's confident goalkeeper.
Yeah, good goalkeeping once again. They're the moments, they're the little bits of the game that are also vitally important. Coming out and claiming those balls, alleviating the pressure, just demoralise the opposition. When you continuously come out and deal with those aerial threats as a goalkeeper, it helps your team out massively, but also has an effect on the opposition.
Salah led Nawal Molina a merry dance there for a moment as Alvarez tries to get back at him, and Romero snaps in, and it will be a free kick.
Yeah, Romero just a little bit late. A bit frustrated in the way that he challenges Mo Salah. You see there, just comes in, just lets himself, dives in, and sometimes that's what he does. Romero gets himself caught a little bit, loses a little bit of discipline, very aggressive on that front foot, and sometimes just gets that timing wrong.
Does cost him from time to time, doesn't it? Had a couple of yellow cards for Tottenham Hotspur this season. We've got a minimum of 5 additional minutes here in Atlanta, this lunchtime kickoff.
It's truly a remarkable stadium. It could feel like it's any time of the day. The roof closed, the atmosphere, it's just this little bubble that we're playing, the guys are playing in. It's fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful climate for a game as well, just 22 degrees Celsius. And I'm sure losing out to Molina this time. De Paul trying to find a little bit of space, and it's with McAllister. Tagliafico on the far side. Rodrigo De Paul once more. Egypt desperate to just see it out to the break. They don't want to see the momentum of the match change right on the stroke of half-time. And it comes from De Paul, a header away by Rabia. Lisandro Martinez. Paredes.
Let's see. Oh shit.
That is a very handy interception indeed by Karim Hafez.
Yeah, Hafez, it was really important. We saw that in the game against Cabo Verde. That's exactly the identical sort of run that Messi scored. Unbelievable touch with his outside of his left foot, and the finish was brilliant. So again, that is a constant threat when you're coming up against Argentina and Lionel Messi. That little diagonal ball over the top, drifting, perfectly weighted, but well defended.
That'll be a free kick there, foul by Alvarez. Sending Rami Rabia falling very heavily to the floor, and the referee swiftly calling for some assistance. It has notably knocked the wind from his sails.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it is that just being winded from that fall. He landed pretty flat on his back.
Well, he received some treatment. Mark, your first half thoughts on what we've seen up to this point?
I think Egypt have been excellent. I think their game plan has worked perfectly well. They've really smothered Argentina whenever given the opportunity to. Not been afraid to go at them. Been adventurous, been brave. Created, obviously, a very good chance, which they took. And then after that, you know, they've not just been content with sitting back. They still tried to get forward. Argentina have certainly been better at times in this first half. Created some big chances. Mustafa Shobir has been outstanding in goal. So yes, you could say they've ridden their luck a little bit, Egypt. But it's job very well done so far.
Yeah, they've survived a couple of the big moments in the game, haven't they, Egypt?
Yeah, players have stepped up, haven't they? And defensively, there've been moments where individuals have stepped up and played their part. And of course, the goalkeeper, we've always expected him to play a big part in this game.
Some Hassan, who on the few occasions he has ventured forward down the right, has caused problems. That's not the first time he's got the ball into the penalty area. Molina, Romero.
Come on the right side. He's injured.
Lionel Messi. Argentina looking for a big finish to the first half here. Messi on the prowl. Alvarez dropping a bit deeper. Tagliafico.
Come on.
All hands on deck here for Egypt, trying to see it out to the break. Into Messi once more. Hani challenging. And the
offside?
Offside, free kick for Egypt.
Oh, it could be offside.
Really well done, patient. Kept the line nice and high. Tried to make sure they didn't dive in. Kept their shape. See this game out to the halftime break. That's what's really important for them, to preserve this lead.
Well, we've had a minimum of 5 additional minutes now here in Atlanta. Salah. Egypt with the throw. That's exactly what they would wish for at this stage. Forward towards Salah once more. Lisandro Martinez with the header clear, only as far as Hassan. Into Salah.
Come on. Pass.
Put Argentina under a little bit of pressure in the closing moments of this first half. Well, very often you see a pass go astray from Egypt's number 10, and it's Messi. And Shobir does rather well to make sure that he doesn't leave the penalty area with the ball in his hands. And there is the half-time whistle, and we have a story in Atlanta, because the world champions Argentina are behind, and Shobir, the goalkeeper of Egypt, has saved a penalty from Lionel Messi, but Yasser Ibrahim with a header in the 15th minute has scored the only goal of the match so far. The holders 45 minutes to save their title and continue at the World Cup. Argentina 0, Egypt 1 at half-time.
Let's take a break and come back, guys.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. Oh, but hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR.
If you're looking for the future of football, it's gonna be me. Capaz que no sabe quién soy todavía. Pero pronto lo vas a saber.
Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna be so big. I won't even be able to walk down the street.
The future is already here. Next starts now.
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect, perfect.
He said, beaming around at them. Ron pulled out his own wand. The club flew suddenly out of the troll's hands.
Stupefy!
There was a blinding flash of red light.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
And for Canada, BMO.
After 20 years of supporting the game, we're actually going to play in one. Let's go! So what do you need? Precision striker, rock solid left back?
We need a coin.
For the coin toss? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, can I at least flip it? Heads or tails? I'll do that. We're on TV right now. Yeah.
Yasser Ibrahim's second international goal has Egypt 45 minutes away from the biggest shock of the World Cup so far. Defending champions Argentina are trailing at half-time in the round of 16 in Atlanta. This is the Coca-Cola half-time. Argentina with 60% of the possession in Atlanta in the first half. They've had 7 shots, 3 on target, just the 1 shot on target for Egypt, and they scored from it. And Yasser Ibrahim's goal is the difference. Plenty of celebrations from the Egypt fans who are here at Jack Pool Plaza as we welcome you back inside our Bell Media studio. Still to come today, the final game Canada hosts at this World Cup in BC Place. A little later on, it is Colombia against Switzerland. But what a story we have brewing here, Stevie.
We really do. They've been full value for Egypt. They've played very well, Luke. I think the game plan has been perfect, and Argentina started this game a little bit sloppy, and they were punished by Egypt. But overall, I think their attitude to the game, the way they've went about it, as I said, defensively, working for each other, was really impressive to watch. And they score a great goal. It's a short corner that they take, and of course, because it's a corner, everyone's up from the back. And I just love this ball into the box. Fantastic delivery, and Yasser Ibrahim with a terrific header. It's such a good header. He's got the position. It's poor marking from Lisandro Martinez, but once he sort of has that position, he's got to then bury it into the back of the net, and he does that, Kev.
Yeah, Lisandro Martinez has actually struggled all game, and particularly with high balls. It was a great header, great cross, no thought behind it, just putting it into an area. And let's have it right, Atiba. He's calling Spain boring yesterday. His tip for the tournament now was struggling.
What
can he do in the second half? Boring Spain against a world-class side in Portugal.
They've created about 10 chances here, Kev.
But they've got to put them away, haven't you? And that's what Spain did, clinical. Don't concede, you score your goal, you get through, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, I think... well, Egypt's done a very good job. As you said, they're working very hard. They're very disciplined. Argentina don't have too much time on the ball, but they've had a couple, 1 or 2, passes in behind where they've done well, and obviously leading towards that penalty. But Egypt are good. You know, they've been right in it. They feel like they can get something out of this game, obviously, and they've had a great start to it.
Argentina with a great chance to get back level. Lionel Messi, the all-time leading goal scorer in the World Cup, but he's missed his second penalty of the tournament. In fact, Messi now with 4 misses in 8 World Cup penalties in the run of play.
Quite incredible, isn't it? We've given him the big build-up, as we should. He's the greatest player of all time, but missing penalties at this level in knockout games is not good, you know, and I just never really fancied him, actually. At times you see him front the penalty spot and he doesn't look confident. Tagliafico's done really well on the left-hand side. Atiba just mentioned it there, getting him behind, and it's Messi going deep to get on the ball that sort of creates this lovely little ball from Enzo Fernandez, and then it's a poor one from Hassan. He just dives in there where he's got to stand up on his feet. Tagliafico knows what he's doing, wins it well, clear penalty, and just never looked so confident, Kev, did he?
No, he just didn't hit it well enough. It was too close to Showbeer. Good save from him. He's actually having a great game, Showbeer in goal. But he just read it, didn't he? He just read him, Teebs, and he got there straight away to make the save.
Yeah, he's got to put it more into the corner, and he just doesn't look as confident anymore when he's taking these penalties. You know, I think he's 50% in penalties throughout his career with Argentina. And yeah, you can see in these pressure moments he's not fully comfortable.
Yeah, and he's not been at his sharpest all half, Kev. He's been a little bit off, and he'll need to up it in the second.
That's Showbeer's second penalty save of the tournament. It wasn't just from the penalties, though. He's had a really good first half, Kev, to keep it at 1-0 for Egypt.
He has, and Stevie highlighted there, there've been chances for Argentina. They've had spells in the game, not been sustained, it has to be said, but the chances they've created when they have got in behind, invariably it's been coming from Tagliafico. This, of course, was the penalty save. Outstanding, really, just reading it, to be honest with you. He just read where Messi was going, gets across his line and makes the save. But there has been a couple of truly outstanding saves from him. Rodrigo de Paul getting forward here, putting a decent ball in. What a header that is, what a save. I mean, again, it's position. It's the position that he takes up, Stevie. So he's reading it, he's moving his feet across the line, so he's in position to make the save.
Yeah, and I like how he stands tall, Kev, as well. This is an outstanding save. This is his best one. Oh, that is magnificent, isn't it, teams?
Oh, it's unbelievable how quick he gets down here. A lot of keepers are taking their time to get down on that, and the reaction is unbelievable.
Yeah, the more you see it, the better.
It's up there for save of the tournament, Kev.
So. I mean, we've seen 2 or 3. Elo Room, remember the save that he made? We've seen, I'm trying to think of the other save we had, but that's right up there. Probably the best, that, given the circumstances and what's at stake here.
You know what we need to do later in the tournament when we get back to the big studio? Kev's list, top 5 great saves of the tournament.
There has been some great saves. Who would you rather be on now, Stevie? Boring Spain or Argentina?
Argentina, mate.
All right.
Very confident.
Boring
still.
Spain then,
Boring Spain, yeah.
There we go.
Argentina haven't trailed at half-time of a World Cup game since the 2010 quarter-final against Germany. The last time they trailed in a match was the opener against Saudi Arabia when they were shocked in 2022. This is the reaction in Cairo. Egypt leading 1-0.
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect.
Do you call it soccer, or do you call it football?
Really?
You're right, who gives a... It doesn't matter what you call it. 90 minutes is what matters. The odds matter. The next goal. The same game parlay. When you bet matters. Soccer or football? Move on. Because the beautiful game has a million shifting factors. Canada's premier betting destination for the world's game. Bet with Sports Interaction.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough lace for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's 2-pack.
Just 2-pack. Hi, how you doing? We were having an awesome viewing party, and if you had lace, you can come with us.
How are you?
Chips? No lace, no game.
He has them! Try to get the whole carton.
Welcome. Grab the door.
Buenas.
With Amex Platinum, the possibilities you imagine can become the moments you experience. It's the table you'll talk about for months. Just looking turns into just booked. And you can feel the rush as you're living that bucket list moment. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
Right now on TSN.ca and the TSN app, we've got even more World Cup news, highlights and reaction from across the tournament, including the latest on the fallout from the United States' big loss against Belgium in Seattle last night. Don't miss a moment of the action and keep up to date with your favorite teams with TSN.ca and the TSN app. Huge presence of Colombian fans here in Vancouver. They're gathering at Jonathan Rogers Park right now ahead of the round of 16 match against Switzerland at BC Place. They'll be marching to the match shortly. And the last World Cup match in Canada kicks off at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on TSN, CTV and Crave. Argentina needs some Messi magic in the second half. They are trailing by 1-0 against Egypt in Atlanta. Messi missing a first half penalty, and Yasser Ibrahim's goal has Egypt in front.
¿Sé del equipo? Este es el equipo. Hace 30 años que no quiero. Ok. Dicen que tiene un primer toque increíble. Esa arena dejó la defensa una vez tan maría que le salieron hasta pajaritos en la cabeza. Y este tipo, siempre con la misma...
He's up next. He's up next. He's up next.
Ganan o se van a casa. Y ellos nunca se han ido a casa. Ustedes son los chicos invencibles.
And also,
running a business, you will be outdone by the headwinds, outdone by the obstacles, outdone by the complexities.
Outdone? Not with the most powerful QuickBooks ever on the Intuit platform. With a team of AI agents who tackle jobs for you.
Transactions categorized.
Discover new leads. And tools to help your accountant.
I can help you with that.
Collaborate with you. Because when you don't have to do everything,
only 50% of small businesses make it.
You can outdo anything. Outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
Say hi to the Lees and their newest family member, the Kia EV5. Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great while doing it. And Sophia is sporty, very sporty. When she's not on the field, she's gaming on it. Yes. All five get what they want in the EV5 and a little more. Kia, movement that inspires.
Back to Atlanta for the second half call. Simon Brotherton and Mark Schwarzer with Argentina trailing Egypt by a 0-0.
Hamdi Fatih is going to come on. He's started 3 of
Let's
the
go.
previous 4 matches. Returned to start the last game after going off injured in the second match against New Zealand. He missed the game against Iran, but he will come on at the start of this second half. Lionel Messi seeing a penalty saved in the opening 45 by Mustafa Shubir, the goalkeeper for Egypt. Imam Ashur is the player going off. Now remember, he scored a couple of goals at this World Cup. So Ashur off, Hamdi Fatih on. Hamdi Fatih certainly a more defensive-minded player.
Yeah, only thing I can think of, it must be that Ashur has picked up some sort of knock at half-time or in that first half, because I thought he was a very good player, and I thought someone that was a vital part down this left-hand side. And yeah, you're right, it's a bit more of a defensive kind of switch now for Egypt. Maybe that's to do with the fact they don't have anyone like that.
Away we go. As it stands, Argentina 45 minutes away from being knocked out of the FIFA World Cup. Still plenty of time for them to get back in this match, but what a story so far from Egypt. What a performance, but they're under early second half pressure. Rami Rabia equal to it. Here's Salah. Sliding in was Leandro Paredes. Lionel Scaloni leaving things as they are for the time being.
Yeah, he has. He's kept it the same lineup. I wonder just if he's going to maybe push Paredes a little bit further forward, as opposed to seeing that little hole, trying to prevent Salah and the likes of Zico receiving the ball to feet. Because at the moment, when he's in that position, he's done really well. But a lot of his passing sideways and backwards, it kind of stopped the quick transition and trying to break down on him and moving the ball forward.
Sent forward off the boot of Artea. Romero there ahead of Salah. Fernandez finds McAllister. And now Paredes. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. No second chances now at this World Cup. We've got to get it right on the day. Lisandro Martinez. This is Lionel Messi. Takes the return.
Come on.
And again. Twinkle-toed. Teeing up De Paul.
What was that?
Very comfortable save.
Once again, you see like three Egyptian players looking to close that shot down from De Paul. De Paul kind of doesn't really, he just tries to place it into the corner. And those three Egyptian players pushing for the difference.
We have a free kick for the challenge from Julian Alvarez on Egypt's goalkeeper, Mustafa Shubir. Ibrahim sending it forward. Free kick, foul by Nicolas Tagliafico with the challenge on Haitham Hassan. Very experienced referee in charge of this game, Francois Letexier from France. He took charge of the UEFA Euro 24 final between Spain and England and the Europa League final this year as well. Mustafa Zico losing out to Romero. McAllister.
Come on. Offside.
Closed down quickly by Rabia.
What?
And it's a goal kick for Egypt, just as Argentina thought they were going to have a corner.
Yeah, you can see there, Lionel Messi, there's no complaints from him. I think he's touched there. Yeah, it comes off him last. Good decision. Just got pushed a little bit wide, Lionel Messi, and when he did recover the ball, there was just no one in the middle, giving that opportunity for him to lay it off, and also some good defending.
Tagliafico there was not giving an inch to Hassan. Paredes. This is Nahuel Molina. And De Paul is never far away.
Welcome guys, welcome to my stream. Don't forget to like and share this stream and also follow me. Thank you. دیگه جنبازی را نمیشه کن کپی
Messi with a touch of the ball in off the boot of Rodrigo de Paul, chance to clear, nicely done by Marwan Attea immediately, and now Haitham Hassan with a chance to run at Nicolas Tagliafico.
Come on, take the ball.
Make sure to win himself the throw.
Yes, Lissandro Martinez is the one that comes across now and deals with him. You can see there, Tagliafico's had a bit of problem with him in that first 45 minutes, trying to deal with Haitham Hassan. Very lively, got really good ball control, tight ball control. He's got some speed as well, which causes all sorts of problems.
Well, we know they are quite a tough nut to crack, Egypt. They conceded only 2 goals in the 10 matches that they played in qualifying for this World Cup. They didn't concede in any of the final 6 qualifiers, but their defensive solidity is going to be put to the test, I think, in the extreme in what remains of this one.
You would think so, wouldn't you? I mean, Argentina, you would expect them, certainly at a certain time in this game, to really go for it. Along this scoreline stays the same, they're going to have to take chances, gamble, push players forward.
De Paul. Red is finding Enzo Fernandez. Here's Tagliafico. Paredes into Fernandez. Cleared away by the solid figure of Karim Hafez. Get the feeling this might be the pattern of much of what remains of this game, potentially. Salado, oh, he picked the pocket of Paredes. And Argentina will be mightily relieved to get a free kick.
Yeah, I think he's very, very fortunate to get a free kick there. Mo Salah almost picked his pocket and was off. And that would have been a huge moment in the game.
Yeah, wouldn't it just? Salah almost away for Egypt. Floated in by Messi, met by the gloves of Shubir. Paredes.
Oh shit.
Firing one in there.
Yeah, it's a decent strike. Just seemed to be, when the minute it left the boot, just always seemed to be rising to that challenge from Salah now. Oh, I tell you what, that's unlucky. Very unfortunate for Egypt. Could have easily have gone in favour of Egypt. Beer once again.
Got Mo Salah ahead of him. Bit of space here for Mohamed Lashin. Pass not quite finding Mustafa Ziko. He's been on the game's periphery, the number 11, a little bit. They've struggled to get him into the play. An intentional involvement of referee Letexia there.
Yeah, it's been a real selfless kind of first 45, well, 50, almost 55 minutes for Mustafa Ziko. He's had to make a lot of runs, help out in defence, had to sacrifice himself to a large degree. And has also played his part in Egypt being very difficult to break down thus far.
Fernandez, now Tagliafico. He forced a little bit wider than he might have liked. Hafez with a header clear only as far as Argentina's number 10, but Messi can't find a way through this time. And Egypt will try to break, and Salah knows what's coming.
Let's go.
Romero came stomping across.
Yeah, I think Salah, I think just slightly put the brakes on when he realised it was Romero coming through.
Not quite kept in there by McAllister.
What?
Interesting thing is, the longer the game goes on, whenever Egypt will be under pressure, they'll win back the ball, they'll look to try and break. How long can they continue to do that? How much energy will they have to be able to hold the ball and still also, after defending, try and break and cause problems for Argentina?
Yeah, Mohamed Hani couldn't find a teammate there, and Enzo Fernandez busy, bustling in the midfield area. McAllister now. Paredes. Bit of space for Fernandez. Messi trying to scoot away from Hamdi Fati, who fouls him. We saw a succession of free kicks, didn't we, in the round of 32 when Messi had got the ball within a sort of 10 yards of the penalty area and defenders just slightly missed timing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he can do to you, can't he? He's got such close ball control, so nimble on his feet, draws in the defender, the challenge, and then just with a blink of an eye, he can swivel and change his movement that causes the foul.
Messi mixes it up into Rodrigo de Paul, collected by Fernandez. Molina. This is Paredes. Into Messi in that little pocket of space, and still
Oh shit.
with an excellent challenge, wins it back, and it's cleared away by Lachine. Little bit of respite for Egypt's defence. This is turning into a second half of extreme concentration as they try to hold Argentina at bay.
Oh shit.
To the heart of the box, but McAllister beaten to it.
Yeah, nice floated ball, diagonal ball across the left-hand side. Fico's header back across the face. Just wasn't enough. Wasn't timed enough. And of course the goalkeeper once again comes out, clears up the danger.
Just dug out by Yasser Ibrahim initially from the central area. What a day for those fans of Egypt so far. First time their country have ever been in the knockout stages at the World Cup finals. This is only the second knockout game they've ever played at the World Cup.
Doesn't look it so far. Handled it very, very well. That was always going to be a question mark. Could they handle the expectations, certainly at home for them? And could they deliver on this stage against one of the best teams on the planet? So far, they've been excellent.
Here comes Lisandro Martinez.
Oh shit. What? Nothing?
Referee not interested. There wasn't a foul there, and Haitham Hassan trying to get away from Alvarez. Oh, what a handful he's proving to be. And Hassan, it's a sensational passage of play. Here comes Salah, sending it forward. It's Zico. It's 2-0, and the shot is on. Argentina's grip on the World Cup suddenly hanging by a thread here in this second half. They've got lots to do, and Egypt have a 2-goal lead.
Wow. What a game.
Why you tackle like that?
Absolutely perfect counter-attack football. Haitham Hassan, unbelievable run. Didn't look like it stop him, and they couldn't. Argentina, so influential. What a delivery, what a pass, and what a goal for Egypt to take a 2-0 lead against all the odds, certainly on paper, but not on the performance today.
Well, so much of the credit there has to go to Haitham Hassan.
That's a foul.
There was a foul at the other end of the field. That's what they're unhappy about.
And then once Haitham Hassan picked the ball up,
that's a foul. Let's go.
On was so difficult to contain.
So referee having a look at this.
Let's go.
Did Lisandro Martinez there, looked as if he had his foot trodden on by Marwan Atea. But it was a tremendous break of pace and skill and verve from Egypt, but
yes,
it may come to nothing because of the
Let's
challenge
go.
at the other end of the field coming up here from the left of your picture.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see now. The referee, I mean, this will be devastating for Egypt if this is ruled out.
After review, careless tripping committed by number 19 of Egypt in the offensive play. Final decision is going to come free kick.
Oh, it's an almighty let-off for Argentina. Such a big moment.
You celebrate, yeah?
But the play brought back.
Come on, this is a goal. Let's go.
For a foul at the other end of the field. Here it is now. There's the challenge that sent Martinez to the turf.
Yeah.
It stays at 1-0.
It is a foul. It is a foul.
Yeah.
It's clearly, you can see it. The referee's got it absolutely spot on. It's heartbreaking for Egypt. Because what a goal that was that they scored. For Argentina, it is a lifeline.
And suddenly, from potentially being 2-0 down, Argentina have a free kick in a very promising position.
Let's go.
And their fans are alive again in the stadium. The noise level has just gone up. What a dramatic twist as Messi sent it.
Oh, shit.
And it's behind for a corner.
Oh.
Fico involved in it again inside the 6-yard box.
Oh, it's almost worked to perfection. It's McAllister's the one that makes it run to the near post. He's the one that gets the flick on, and it almost gets to Fico.
Messi looks to be provider this
Come on,
time.
someone take the...
Egypt with 10 men back inside their own penalty area when the ball came over there. And it's just launched away by Mohamed Hani. This is going to be the ultimate test of Egypt's defensive qualities here now. And what remains of this game, we've got just under half an hour to go in Atlanta.
Come on, come on.
Fico. McAllister. No foul. Here's Mo Salah. Egypt look to break again. We've seen how devastating they can be on the break just moments ago. Hassan.
Boom.
Well, they were quick, three of them quick to close in on him. The number 12 was causing all sorts of problems. Hassan.
Oh, we saw moments of him in the first half where you thought he is going to be a real handful. And in this second half, the moments that he's played in that involvement in the goal was outstanding. Unfortunately for Egypt to be ruled out, but he is a real handful.
He plays for Real Oviedo in the second tier in Spain. What a final half an hour or so we've got in front of us here, potentially. Egypt are going to make a change soon. That's a lovely touch from Hassan. And the break was almost on once more. They're trying to get Mustafa Zico away. Lisandro Martinez. Will Argentina be truly buoyed and take advantage of that decision where one moment they were in despair and then suddenly lifted by the verdict of VAR? No foul on McAllister. This is Mo Salah. Trying to get to grips there with Lisandro Martinez. I think would have been quite happy to just play on with an advantage at that point. And carry on they do. Lisandro Martinez in a bit of discomfort at the moment as his teammates carry on. I'm not sure whether he's hurt his arm or his hand. It's not the other side of his body from where we can see at the moment, but he appears to be okay. Christian Romero.
Bro, they parked the fucking bus.
Argentina usually find a way. So far they've failed. Header clear. Here comes Christian Romero. Into Messi. No way through for Argentina's number 10, but he keeps hold of it. Martinez. Tagliafico. Good play from Egypt, though, just forcing Argentina back, momentarily at least. And again, Mark, it was long and hopeful from the World Cup holders.
Yeah, they just lost a little bit of rhythm after that goal. Yes, it's been ruled out. They've got a lifeline. However, it's just, I think, created a few more doubts, and it's lifted Egypt.
Nico Gonzalez is going to come on shortly, as is Lautaro Martinez. Pressure still on from Argentina with Rodrigo de Paul. That'll be a corner. Argentina getting ready to make 2 changes, and those changes will come now. Nicolas Tagliafico is going to come off. Nico Gonzalez on to replace him. He had some good moments, Tagliafico.
Yeah, he's also found it very, very difficult up against Hysam Hassan, who's been so difficult to contain for Argentina.
And Lautaro Martinez on as well, adding some firepower to the attack. Messi.
Come on.
Lovely play, but blocked by the sturdy resistance of Mustafa Zico, but it's behind again, and the pressure is building on Egypt's goal. It's another corner. Rodrigo de Paul, confirmation, is the other player to have gone off. Argentina knocking on the door again. Romero trying to get on the end of it. Zico's header away. Chance to break now with Mohamed Salah. He's on his own. Support arriving. It's at the feet of Hysam Hassan. Alarm bells ringing for Argentina. 2-0. This time it's going to stand. Mustafa Zico was denied a few moments ago. He's not about to be denied again. And Argentina are 2 behind. And the clock is ticking for the holders of the World Cup.
What the fuck? Why is he big so back?
Wow, what an effort from Egypt. What a moment. This is match defining. Brilliant play. Mo Salah practically running 3/4 the length of the pitch, causing all sorts of problems once again for Argentina to try and deal with it. They don't. That man, Hysam Hassan, every time he touches the ball, Argentina just are fearful. They can't contain him. Great move and a great pass into the middle of the box. And Zico makes absolutely no mistake. Egypt are flying.
Mustafa Zico's second goal of this World Cup. He got one in the win over New Zealand in the group stage. What a moment, though. What a moment. And what an opportunity perhaps now for Egypt here at this 2026 FIFA World Cup. Argentina are going to have to dig very deep. There is still plenty of time in the match.
Oh, they have a mountain to climb. They really do. They do not look anywhere near good enough at the moment, Argentina. And all they need is a lifeline. They need 1 goal. Get a goal back. That will lift. That will cause doubts in Egypt's mind. But at the moment, Egypt are absolutely flying, and rightly so.
Oh, what a story we have developing here in Georgia, in downtown Atlanta. But if Argentina can get a goal back soon, we're in a different game altogether. Momentum can change in a moment, and Argentina potentially have the players to do that. Paredes into Lionel Messi. Again, they'll be looking to him and his talismanic qualities. Everyone back behind the ball for Egypt. The header away by Mohamed Hani. It was a rather wild swing at the ball there from Lisandro Martinez. Well, Zico's had the ball in the net twice in just over 6 minutes, but it's the second one that counts. They've got quite a good strike rate, Egypt, in this game, Mark. 2 for 2 in terms of attempts on target in the game. Salah losing out to Romero, just that little bit physically stronger. Fernandez trying to tee it up. Alvarez forced out wide. Nico Gonzalez can't find a way past Haitham Hassan. What a match he's had.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He really has. He's been worked to the ground.
I'm not sure how much he's got left here now.
Well, I believe he's been calling to be taken off.
Made as the players head for the hydration break midway through the second half. What a match we've got on our hands here, and what a test it's turning into for Argentina once again. Egypt 2 goals up with a quarter of the game to play.
Guys, what do you think about match?
Every 4 years, we make family traditions.
And if
we're lucky, make noise. Make purchases with the Scotiabank
I don't know why they play like that.
Plus card to earn Scene Plus points faster and take your tradition to new places.
Canada isn't just pretty, it's powerful. And our government has a plan to unlock that power. As the world races towards clean energy, Canada's government will use our natural advantage to build world-class energy projects that bring down costs, create thousands of new jobs,
Alon, please bring in
build a
Simone.
cleaner future in a way that only Canada can. A message from the Government of Canada.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
Don't tell me you lost your debit card. Don't worry, you can just...
I know. Lock my card with the BMO app.
No, I was going to say you can just check with the VAR. I don't know what all the fuss is about. I like VAR.
So changes coming for Argentina. Nahuel Molina is off. Gonzalo Montiel is on. That was a change that we saw in the last
Bring
game
in
against
Simone.
as well. And Mahmoud Trezeguet has come on for his 100th cap for Egypt. Trezeguet on, and the extremely impressive Haitham Hassan makes way. And we're off again here for a...
Come on! Oh!
...to this game.
Substitution for Argentina. Molina, plays by number 4. Yeah.
Romero. Well, a little over a quarter of an hour plus added time remaining. Argentina are going to have to come up with something impressive here, but if they can get a goal before too long, suddenly the pressure will be immense on Egypt. Argentina on the front foot again, as they have been for so much of this second half. Zico back trying to help out. Sent into the heart of the box.
Oh.
Taro Martinez swung his leg at it.
Let's go. We have time. We have time.
Player of his quality, Martinez could have on another occasion.
It's confirmation there that Montiel has come on, and the goalkeeper Shabir there on the ground over on the far side. It's not the first time he's gone down following
Look at them
around his penalty area. When there hasn't really been an awful lot going on around him at the time.
Well, he got a shove then from Lautaro Martinez. Martinez felt he was taking too long to go and collect the ball.
Ahmed Hani away, won by Lisandro Martinez. A touch from Nico Gonzalez into Fernandez, and now it's with McAllister. It's going to be incessant from Argentina, isn't it now, I think, for what remains of the game. Maybe, but the more they push, I suppose, it might leave some gaps going the other way on the counter for Egypt.
Well, I think it will, and we've shown it already in this second half that they're susceptible. We saw it against Cabo Verde. Argentina are susceptible to that counter-attack. This is no different tonight.
Paredes. Enzo Fernandez.
Come on.
Lovely play. Alvarez.
Oh.
That little flick just took it past the goalkeeper, but then thumped away at the far post. Flag has gone up anyway.
Just can't quite get it right at the moment, Argentina. Whether it's the delaying of the run, keeping onside, or the delivery in the box.
68,239 packed into the stadium here. Haitham Hassan there, who's just gone off. Big day for Trezeguet. A century of caps for Egypt, for Trezeguet now. Here come Egypt again. 13 times before, Argentina have been 2 goals behind in the finals at the World Cup over the years, and they've lost all of them. They need to change the narrative on that. They've got less than 15 minutes plus added time in which to do it. Hani. Egypt hunting for something rather special. Looking to send a seismic shock around the World Cup. The chase is on, and Trezeguet will keep it in. Support arriving. Zico wants it, and Trezeguet fancied it. Okay.
Come on.
Scored at the World Cup, Trezeguet. Got one in the 3-1 win over New Zealand.
Bring in Simone.
Yeah, a little bit wasteful on that occasion. Had numbers in the box. Decided to try and catch Emi Martinez out at that near post.
Comes McAllister looking for Julian Alvarez. Attacking ranks gathering on the edge of Egypt's penalty area for Argentina. Messi. Enzo Fernandez challenged by Mohamed Hani. Montiel. Bit of space here for McAllister. In towards Messi. Block made by the attentive Yasser
Look at
Ibrahim,
them.
who scored the first goal. Gonzalez. Fernandez. This is Martinez. It's not a bad ball either. It was heading towards Montiel beyond the far post. Trezeguet's there. Really is. All hands on deck.
One goal.
Well, they're still prepared to leave Mo Salah in an advanced position. That is always the constant threat.
The thoughtful face of Lionel Scaloni, who of course led Argentina to World Cup victory 4 years ago. Sturdy header from Lachine. They're not getting a lot of respite, are they?
They're not, but Argentina's really struggled for quality. Delivering the box, chances, creating chances. It's really been few and far between in the second half. I can't really remember even a meaningful, good chance they've created so far in this second half, and that has been not good enough for them so far.
Messi looking to
Come on! Yes!
Back in the game. Argentina right back in it.
Yes. Let's go.
It's 2-1, and there is time for the defending champions.
Vamos!
Romero gets them on the board. It's game on now.
That's a great ball. The first time in the second half where they've got a really good ball into the box. Messi's cross into Romero. He's onside. It looks like for me like he's onside, and what a header. Really good power on it. On this occasion, Mustafa Shabir can't keep it out.
Change coming, and Mostafa Zico is going off to be replaced by Omar Marmoush of Manchester City. So Marmouche, one of those who was left out today, who started the last game, is on for what remains. And suddenly Argentina are really up and about here in Atlanta. And here they come with Messi. And the 1-2 on this occasion doesn't come off. And we have roughly 10 minutes or so plus added time. But what a long time it will feel for those players in red shirts down there below us.
Let's go.
It'll take an age. And Argentina,
One more.
Tails up. We talked about it. They can get one back. They would come to life. The belief would come back into this team. And yes, they've given themselves a hope, but it's still a long way to go.
They are so stressed.
It's his first goal for Argentina, Romero, for just over 2 years. What a big one. Thought he'd scored what turned out to be the winner in the last round against Cabo Verde, which eventually went down as an own goal, but not going to be denied that one. Chaubier got his hand to it, couldn't quite get enough on it to turn it round the post. This is going to be some final 10 minutes. McAllister.
Come on, another one.
Faced by Lachine, backed up by Trezeguet. McAllister
Yes.
wins the corner. It is incessant, the pressure now.
2-2, let's go.
This goes to show you Argentina, the quality they possess. A player like Messi, not really involved for the vast majority of the game. The quality hasn't been the same. One little moment of real quality of delivery in the box can make all the difference. And they're back in the game.
Back in the game and back on the
Come
attack
on.
here, and Chaubier under real pressure, but it's thumped clear. Goalkeeper a little slow to get to his feet. It's collected by Paredes, and now with Montiel. And Trezeguet has been beaten by Messi. It's Lionel Messi.
Come on!
It's brilliant, and it was
Oh!
wonderful play from Argentina's number 10. Down the far side, and Lautaro Martinez a whisker away from levelling it up.
Oh, what a ball, what a run from Messi.
Why you hit like that?
Martinez couldn't finish it off. Another big chance for Argentina.
Agonising for Argentina. And here they come again. Gonzalez. Paredes. Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Got Montiel over on the far side. Plenty of blue and white shirts inside the penalty area now. Block made by Lachine the first time. Lautaro sends it across.
Oh.
Yeah. And of course it's Lionel Messi.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
With the hour cometh the man yet again.
Fucking goat! Goat! Fucking goat!
The pressure just built and built, and finally it paid.
Vamos!
And Egypt's 2 goals
What the fuck?
evaporated.
Incredible scenes, absolutely incredible. Egypt.
Fucking hell!
Broken. They look shattered.
Goal by the goat.
This is relentless. The delivery in the box is fortunate, but the reflection, they keep it alive. And Messi with the
Hey.
finish.
Let's go!
Brilliant. Great technique.
Fucking goat!
Power on the ball. And Mustafa Chaubier just couldn't once again keep this one out. And Argentina are alive once again.
Minutes and 19 seconds between the 2 goals for Argentina. Lionel Messi's 8th goal of this World Cup. An incredible incredibly, Lionel Messi has now scored in 9 consecutive appearances at the World Cup finals. You won't be surprised to know nobody's done that before in the history of the game.
That makes up for the penalty stat. I mean, it's phenomenal, isn't it? I mean, that's why he's one of the greatest footballers of all time.
Let's go.
And he's still producing time and
Now we talk. Now we talk.
Absolutely phenomenal. This Argentinian.
Fucking hell. Now we talk.
Lose matches.
Tell you what, though, they're doing it the hard way, aren't they, this year? After that night against Cabo Verde in Miami, it's not too
Calma, calma.
in terms of its difficulty.
Well, it's not
One more coming. One more.
They've put themselves back in this game at the moment. They have all of the momentum.
They certainly do, and with 5 minutes to go, they'll have eyes on trying to get it done inside the 90 and avoiding extra time. Egypt have got to regroup here.
They certainly do, yeah. They have to put that disappointment behind them. They've got to knuckle down. They've got to regroup, refocus. And you can see there he's clearly onside.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
That was Romero's header. That was to make it 2-1.
Bedlam all around us inside the stadium here in downtown Atlanta. An incredible noise, an incredible atmosphere, added to by the fact the roof is closed.
What a game, what a comeback.
Nail-biting stuff.
Hey.
Rabia away to the far side. Yasser Ibrahim. That header he scored early in the game seems a long time ago now. One or two things have happened since then.
It feels like an age, doesn't it?
We might have another chapter or two to be written to this game. At the moment, we're headed for extra time. Momentum very much with Argentina at the moment. What a comeback. What a souvenir for somebody. Mohamed Hani with the throw. Can Egypt get up off the canvas and find a third goal? This is Marmouche. Throw for Argentina. Scaloni's demeanour hasn't changed a great deal throughout the game.
Whoa.
Montiel's getting on his bike over on the far side. Lisandro Martinez.
No.
Too much pace on that for Montiel.
See how the game's slowed down a little bit now on both sides. Just trying to find their way through and be a bit calmer.
Well, it has been breathless, hasn't it? Particularly during the spell in the game where Argentina were really pushing to come back. Lautaro Martinez just taking exception to the close attentions being given to him. Argentina with the opportunity now to put some more pressure on.
Just ruffled a few feathers, hasn't he? Lautaro Martinez is coming on, his presence, obviously his ability is...
Come on, go, come on.
There. He's ruffled a few feathers, he's tried to put them off their game a little bit.
You don't want to score penalty, you want to score in normal position.
For Argentina, trying to find Christian Romero, back out with Alvarez, sliding in was Lachine. Egypt just trying to survive this attacking onslaught from Argentina. Lionel Messi,
Oh shit.
Lachine with a very big interception. Maybe a chance to break. Marmoush with a touch into Mo Salah. Marmoush picks up the running. Trezeguet to his left.
Oh shit, what a tackle! Oh shit! Oh shit, what a tackle! Oh fucking hell! Come on, Messi.
Maybe a chance to break. Marmoush with a touch. He can't quite get there. Mohamed Hani sends it away. The running. Trezeguet to his left. Oh, what a brilliant defensive. Game really opened up there.
Egypt once again a massive threat on that
magnificent defending. He takes a gamble.
This does unbelievably
decides he
well.
needs to hold his line. He needs to try and make the interception.
Messi trying to tee up Alvarez. He can't quite get there. Incredibly, Argentina have scored at least twice in each of the last 11 matches they've played at the finals of the World Cup. It sort of equals the all-time record. Uruguay were the other team to do that. Whipped in by Hani. There was a chance.
No, take it easy.
Trying to get on the end of it. They're claiming a foul inside the penalty area, but the attack is still on with Mohamed Lachine.
That was a big chance for Trezeguet. I don't believe he felt that he'd get a free header like he did. Just got caught napping a little bit.
It's an absolute thriller, this one. Here comes Mo Salah. They're desperately hoping for a moment of magic from him. Not this time.
Come on! Come on, please! Lautaro. Come on, come inside. Inside.
Red shirts racing back as fast as they can.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Enzo Fernandez for Argentina.
Yeah.
Bedlam in Atlanta. In added time.
What the?
The world champions are still in it. It's a home
Fucking
Egypt. But it's lifted the roof here in Atlanta. It is the 3,000th goal
Fucking what a comeback!
of the World Cup finals. And it's a goal which is set to take Argentina into the quarterfinals.
What a moment. Incredible scenes here in Atlanta. The ball
What
initially
the hell?
Martinez, you felt that was just slightly overhead.
What a hit!
Chance gone.
What a header!
Question marks over whether or not that should have been a foul when Egypt were on the counter-attack. But from that moment onwards, Argentina took control. You felt that the moment was done by when that ball was slightly over here. Lautaro Martinez couldn't get on the end of it. The game just slowed right down, and then the delivery was unbelievable. And Enzo Fernandez, wow.
What a header from Enzo Fernandez. The header of his career. Shubir could only watch.
Fucking hell! That's a comeback. That's a comeback.
One of the Egyptian team staff down on the touchline as we watch the Enzo Fernandez.
He just watched.
And a hint of emotion for the first time today from Lionel Scaloni. This is an unbelievable game.
Once again.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks.
That they've been in one hell of a game. I mean, an incredible game.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Which his team has fought back into this game. They were gone. I feel for Egypt.
There's the red card. Yellow for Shubir, I think. Frustration, understandably so, for Egypt's players, given that 11 minutes from the end of the game they were winning 2-0. Facundo Medina and Nicolas Otamendi are coming on to replace Julian Alvarez and Christian Romero. Wow.
Alhamdulillah.
Who's playing in his 4th World Cup, makes his 2nd appearance here in the United States. Argentina breaking new ground, whichever way you turn. They've never overturned a 2-goal deficit in a World Cup match to go on and win before now. They haven't been 2 goals down that often over the years, of course. Late change with Zizou on for Egypt. Mohamed Lashin is off. So Zizou on for the lead.
Come on. Hard.
The game. We've got
Hard on
2 or
them.
3 minutes remaining in all likelihood here in added time, but it's a truly remarkable turnaround here. Well, they say, don't they, that true champions find a knockout punch from somewhere.
They do. I mean, they've got the quality on the pitch. It doesn't matter how bad they've been or how they've struggled to cause any indents in the opposition. They just don't give up. They continue to fight. They know how to win games. And they've shown it once again
What?
today. They have been relentless in the second half.
And it's tidied up at the back and in the gloves of Emiliano Martinez. Those 3 goals came in a spell of just over 13 minutes. 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Confirmation of the yellow card for Hamdi Fati in the discussions that ensued after the 3rd goal for Argentina. Well, we thought, Mark, that Argentina had been pushed all the way by Cabo Verde the other day, but this is something else.
Oh, it's on a different level, isn't it? I mean, we've just gone up a couple of notches, haven't we? I mean, the drama in this game, the way in which Egypt, seemingly in control, seemingly like they were going to progress and knock one of the favourites out, the favourite out of the tournament. And then Argentina just do not know how to roll over. They do not know how to lose games. They know what it means and how it takes to win games at a World Cup.
Egypt aren't done yet, though. They're still hoping for one more opportunity to level it up and send us to extra time. But we're in added time now, as it's headed away by Martinez, and Lautaro Martinez collects, takes it as far as he can. He's sent to the turf, and there's going to be a yellow card, and it's going to be shown to Marwan Atiyah. Well, we saw Belgium come back from a 2-goal deficit to get the better of Senegal. They needed extra time to do that.
Bro, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Let's go, Messi! Put on the comment. Let's go. The cup goes to Argentina again. I hope so. I hope so. Inshallah. Let's go. Who is the GOAT?
They have been outstanding today.
Oh, they have been. I mean, they've just, understandably, they're frustrated. They're devastated. They need to try and control themselves. They need to try and find a way of getting back in this game. And by being overly emotional, it's not going to help.
Yeah, referee deep in conversation there with Hossam Hassan, the head coach of Egypt, in the middle of your picture. Two up, 11 minutes to go, but Argentina have come roaring back. And all the fans in the stadium here now need to hear, or the vast majority of them in blue and white, is the final whistle. They'll do well to hear it, though. The atmosphere is really quite something in here. Ball not reaching Mohamed Salah.
Come on, finish that.
Can't get it into Argentina's half. It's a classic encounter here. South America set to get the better of Africa. Nico Gonzalez down to the man of the moment, really, Enzo Fernandez. It's his goal that separates the two teams. Argentina very much saving the best till last in this round of 16 tie.
Come on!
The winners, of course, will play Switzerland or Colombia in the quarterfinals and will head to Kansas City for the meeting on the 11th of July. Time has all but run out for Egypt.
Come on, how many minutes?
Maybe one last chance, but you sense it might have to happen now if it's going to. And they can't find a way through. And Fernandez Sends it to Lautaro Martinez, who wisely uses up a few precious seconds. Just what's required by Argentina at this moment in time. That's brilliantly done by Lautaro.
Yeah, it's great work. What he's got to do is just keep his cool. He knows they are heading to the next round and they keep their cool. Lautaro Martinez doesn't need to react. Brilliant play by him. Brilliant play to frustrate Egypt, to wind the clock down.
Argentina are almost there.
The fuck?
And they keep their cool. Lautaro Martinez doesn't need to react. Brilliant play by him. Brilliant play to frustrate Egypt, to wind the clock down.
Argentina are almost there. Pushed to the limit by Egypt. Their dreams of retaining the trophy still alive, but looks very much in
Yes!
11 minutes to go.
Yes!
But it's
Finished!
for Argentina. It's been
Yes!
in Atlanta.
Yes!
A game that had every
Let's go!
a game that pushed the defending champions
What a
to
comeback!
the limit. Heartbreaking for Egypt. They were outstanding, but Argentina found that little bit extra from somewhere. But my goodness me, they had to dig deep. In the end, goals from Christian Romero,
Let's go!
Lionel Messi, and a winner from Enzo Fernandez in added time.
Let's go!
An incredible encounter. It's finished Argentina 3, Egypt 2.
What a fight from Egypt, but in the end, the defending
What a comeback!
find a way and
Okay, that's time to message the Ronaldo fan friends. Let's message them. Let's send the result to them. Let's call them.
Once they got that one goal back, you always thought that they would find a way to get it done, Stevie.
Yeah, it was the breakthrough that they needed to give them some belief. Nothing was going right for them, and you see
Let's
Messi.
go.
He's normally never that animated, Kev, is he? But he is so.
What an amazing comeback.
It's a face of relief. He thought that it was the dying moments of his World Cup, and no matter how he's playing,
Hey,
no matter
bro,
what's going on in the
shit.
game, he can just
What
change
a
in an
game.
instant. He just gets that feeling, doesn't he? And of course,
Always, always. He don't want to score the normal penalty. He want to score in the game, in the moment, you know?
What a game of football, and at half-time they weren't playing well, Argentina, but they found the way, and He's getting so close to Diego Maradona now as the greatest of all time. He's very close. Nearly there. He's on the cusp. He's on the cusp.
What do you think, guys? What do you feel?
He's phenomenal, and you can see his emotions there, what this game actually did mean to him, because you say he feels as though they're going out with 10-15 minutes to go in this game.
What a goal.
He pulls something out of the hat again. I mean, there's not much more we can say about him. Genius, whatever you want to say, whatever word you want to use to describe him, it's probably not even enough.
Yeah, it's crazy what he can do. Just all of a sudden switch it on with a great delivery to Romero, and they put the ball in the back of the net to give them that little spark, and that finish from Messi was unbelievable. I think which other player would you see in world football that would finish that ball?
He's in tears. Such a difficult.
He'll get me crying again. I was crying 3 years
You are the best
when he won the World Cup.
in the history. The GOAT.
And we're saying about Ronaldo last night, the game. He's given the game so much. Messi has given the game so much. He's given us so many memories that we can cherish over the years. And let's be honest, he's done it again. Big moment. The big player has turned up again, and he does it all the time. It's incredible. The moments that he has.
You are the real GOAT.
What he means to Argentine football, what he means to the people, just absolutely outstanding. Outstanding.
Joy to watch. It's outstanding. What a player, man.
That's twice now in these two knockout games that Argentina have been really put through it here. They're not doing this the easy way, are they?
At 39.
We thought maybe the last round would have been
In this performance,
was even tougher. Look, and this is why
think, guys, think.
outpouring of emotion from Messi, because I really believe he was thinking this might be it, and
The
then
goat.
the spark just came. The first goal, Romero's header was so important. There was enough time that you knew that they would have a go. They were creating chances all game, in fairness to them, but just looked like it wasn't their day. And he just does things that defy belief. He really does.
What a comeback.
So many special moments in him. Went over the right hand side.
Fucking hell, what a game.
15 years ago playing for Barcelona, he was playing off the right and just trying to find someone in a game where nothing was working for him.
Thank you guys, thank you being in this live with me. So I gonna stream every match. So don't forget, please don't forget to like the stream and follow me also, so we can watch together and celebrate together when we win the game.
Be still looking at this in 20-30 years time to say, how on earth can he still do what he's doing at his age? It's absolutely outrageous.
Argentina scored with 3 of their final 4 shots in this game, having failed to score from any of their first 15 attempts in the match. Momentum is a real thing, isn't it? When you get that belief, and really at times they were so far below what you would expect from a defending champion.
Yeah.
And yet they still come away with the victory.
Because they're so resilient, Luke. They're a team that
Fucking
never
good.
give up and are never truly beaten, Kev. This is what makes them really special. They're obviously on the verge of history to go.
I can't stop watching.
Cup, and the dream's still on. But it's that grit and determination and resilience, I think, that makes them truly special. Yes, there's quality, but they're never beaten.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is, finding different ways to win a game, and that's what it takes at this level. It's never always going to be pretty football. Messi, he's not going to have 90 minutes of the genius that we see. It might be 5 minutes spell in a game like he's shown today. In 5 minutes, he's dictated the outcome of this game in such a short space of time.
We've seen all these different scenes from teams at the end of World Cup games, some creating history. For some, like Argentina, they've been here before. They've done this
I
before.
am
You still
speechless
see how
about
much it
this
means
game.
to this group of players who have achieved everything in the game.
That's exactly it, Luke. That's where you can't quantify exactly what it means to Argentine football. These moments is what it's all about. Playing in the World Cup for Argentina is everything. So the country is right behind them. We saw the scenes from Qatar during Qatar, from Buenos Aires 4 years ago. Millions of people on the streets. There'll be millions of people on the streets of Buenos Aires again tonight, and this is only a knockout game. It's just phenomenal, and the momentum's with them. They're not playing great, but they find ways to win a game, and that's special in itself.
I think they might even get more from that, though, Kev. The fact that they've not played great and they've came through in 90 minutes, coming back from the jaws of defeat, but they're insatiable, aren't they? These guys, these top-level guys, are insatiable at T-Bat. Like, no amount of winning is enough. You just want to get to the next one and win
Watch the
again.
goal.
And you got to admire that. Like, no amount of money, no amount of trophies will ever be enough for that guy. He needs more and more and more.
That's right. They're winners. That's all they want to do is continue to win, no matter how the game is, no matter how it unfolds. At the end of the day, they move through to the next round in a World Cup. That's the biggest and most important thing for them. And then they push on. In the next game, they'll have another difficult task. But, that is what builds a lot of confidence in the team, and they know that they can just continue to do it.
I saw a lot of England fans celebrating when it was 2-0 because they were on England's side of the draw. There was England fans celebrating when Egypt were 2-0 up, which was quite funny seeing,
I just got to remind you, Kevin, at half-time you called Argentina boring, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
So that's enough for us. That's enough. If we don't win the World Cup, that's enough. That's it. We don't need more. That's it.
Argentina reached the quarterfinals for a 5th time in the last 6 World Cups. They'll face either Switzerland or Colombia in Kansas City on July 11th.
So thank you guys, love you all. Don't forget to like and follow me.
Decision in the history of TSN's Player of the Match, presented by BMO.
I see you the next game. Have a good day and goodbye.
In total across his World Cup career.